Hi everyone, it's Suey. And today we're going to do a tag. It's been a while since I've done a tag, and I saw this tag over on MJ's channel last week, and it is called the Quarter Year Crisis Tag. And it was originally done by Roshin's Readings, I think quite a while back, maybe last year or something. Anyway. So we're going to talk about how my reading's been going so far this year. We are a quarter of the way through the year, and I feel like I am doing absolutely terrible. And I'm counting up to where I'm at right now as far as these answers go. So I'm counting, halfway into April or whatever we are now. The first question on this tag is, how many books have you read so far? And that is 15 books so far this year, which is on track for my goal. But I was kind of hoping to have been doing better by now. But yeah, there's too much going on, I guess. I don't know what my excuse is. So 15 is not bad because, like I said, my goal is 50 books this year. So we're on track for that. So at least there's that. Have you already found a book you think might be a 2022 favorite? So I have 2 books that I have given 5 stars to on Goodreads. So they could be favorites, but I'm not calling it quite yet. Those 2 books are The Ember and the Ashes by Sabatier and The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I gave both of those 5 stars. Really awesome. Really good stories. Really grabs you hard, both stories. Any 1-star books or least favorite books of the year. So far my least favorite is that little novella I read just last week called 17 Wishes. I just read it real quick so I could mark things off the list and get it up towards my numbers. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I guess we do that, huh? But it was only like 100 pages. So it wasn't like it put me out too much. And it ended up being okay. So I gave it 2 stars, but it would be my least favorite so far this year. And also that terrible short story that I read in that little Leo Tolstoy short story compilation, the 3rd one. The Kreutzer Sonata, whatever Sonata. That would be the least favorite thing I've read so far this year. Absolutely. My most read genre so far. I was looking through my little list of 15 books, and it's kind of all over the place. I've read quite a handful of YA contemporaries, which ends up usually being my favorite books lately. Quite a handful of YA fantasy. And I read a couple of nonfiction, which is crazy. Out of my 15 books, that's crazy already. Then a couple of, like regular, what do we call them? Literary fiction books, I guess. I don't know. But mostly I would say the YA between the fantasy and the contemporary. Yeah. I love those books. A book that surprised you. I was surprised by how much I liked Ember and the Ashes. And that's what a book that's been sitting there staring at me on my shelf for years. I probably said this already. Like, why? Why don't I just read it, right? There's so many books I'm sure that are like that. But when you finally read it and you're like, oh my gosh, this book is so good. Why have I not read it till now? So I was a little surprised with how good it actually was, even though I knew people had talked about it a lot and that it would be really good, but I just really loved it. So. And let's see. Oh, another book that surprised me was The Silence of Bones by June Her. I enjoyed that book fine, but I just expected to like it more than I did. So I guess I was a little surprised by that also, I guess you could say. Books that came out in 2023 already that you want to read but haven't. I do not have an answer for this question because I don't really know what's come out so far this year. I'm still trying to get a handle on what happened last year. So I don't know what has come out in 2023 that I need to be reading. You guys tell me. You guys answer this question for me in the comments because I really don't know what is the new cool thing so far this year, 2023. Let me know. One goal you made that you're succeeding at. So in November, I made a goal to do the Read What You Own challenge. And I only committed to 15 books, and I accomplished that goal this past week. I'm going to do a little video about that also. But yeah, so I did that one. And I will continue to read my own books, of course, and try to concentrate on that. But I'm not going to stress so much about it as I have been the past few months. Like, I can say I at least did that one. And like I said, I'm on track for my Goodreads goal. So we're doing okay there. What else am I succeeding at? Making videos. I'm not succeeding at getting more subscribers, but I'm still making the videos. I had a little week break a while back, but anyway, that's happening. One goal you made that you need to focus on, maybe being more in touch with the buzzy books. Like I said, I don't know what people are talking about this very minute, except for like maybe the bestsellers that have been out there for a little bit already. I kind of have a handle on those, and reading more, just trying to fit it in my day a little better, having a little better balance. I'm still working on that. So I think that's it for this tag. Just a little check-in with where we're at here. If you want to do this, please go ahead, do it if you want, and tag me in it so that I can be sure and see our answers. But I won't specifically tag anybody this time. Just if you feel like having a little check-in with where you're at so far and you haven't done this tag already, because I think a lot of people have already done it. So, but if you haven't already, then let's do it. I'm off now to read more books. See you later. Bye.